What's good, YouTube, and welcome to another KaibaHacksDartz Yu-Gi-Oh video. Today we're coming at you with another guide, and this is 3 ways to make money from trading card games. Now, of course, we do Yu-Gi-Oh a lot, but this can work for basically any trading card game. These different strategies to making cash from said trading card game. Now, of course, the first one, nice and simple. Numero uno, buying / selling. Bam. Now, what does this mean exactly? Of course, buying and selling, but this can attribute to a lot of different things. One, Yu-Gi-Oh can almost be like a stock market, as well as like any other trading card game. Cards can go up and down in price, so you can buy cards to almost ahead of the game, knowing what cards may become useful in the future. But that does take a lot of kind of insider knowledge, just as well as like stock trading does. Kind of knowing what will become useful and not, and what may or may not go up in value, can be determined by a lot of different things. But of course, this is just kind of a general video. If in the future we could possibly go in depth on these topics and do kind of a longer form video. But you can sell and, trade and buy any card. And by that kind of standard, if you have a maybe cheaper set of cards, maybe you can in turn trade those for a slightly more expensive set of cards. Just by, someone wanting the cards that you have, they may, subvert a little bit of value for wanting those cards for that demand. Of course, you can do this locally, just in person at like tournaments, locals, stuff like that, regionals, wherever you may be going, tournaments, of course. Or you can, take it a little bit more online where it's like Facebook Marketplace or stuff like that, where you're, posting online, but still meeting in person, to buy and or sell. And then, of course, taking that a step further and just going full, eBay and or TCG player, where a lot of, you can set up, your own kind of selling / buying kind of empire, I guess, if you would. And then another way you can kind of take it, as well as, there's a multitude of ways, but there is selling, single cards, which can have its different values. There is cheap cards, cheap singles, and expensive singles, of course. Or you could also conform into making like decks for certain trading card games. Of course, Yu-Gi-Oh has many archetypes. If you're forming certain decks, lots of people do that, where they're making specific decks and selling them verbatim, or possibly, on eBay, making posts like tournament-ready decks and stuff like that, and selling them that way. So there's a couple different ways, of course, to take the buying and selling aspects. Now, moving on to the second one, and of course, if there's anything you feel I missed, let me know, and I can always go in depth in the future, is tournaments. Got a little messy there, but of course, tournaments. Now, what's going to be happening with those is most tournaments aren't going to have like a prize pool that is cash. It'll either be items or store credit, but in turn, a lot of those items may be exclusives to said tournament, or just, high rarity items, high value items, stuff like that, and or store credit, like I said, which you could use, say if it's your local place and you get $40 store credit for winning a tournament, you could use that to get $40 worth of cards, or a $40 card that people that there is a demand for, and then sell that card online or take it somewhere to a different medium. So with the same kind of goes as the buy and sell. The many items you could have for these kind of go as, like binders, boxes for organizing sleeves, of course a computer, and if you're going to be like mailing them and doing full online stuff, envelopes and packing materials. Very much still takes in that same vein, but of course you're going to have to be playing the game as well in this way of making money. Moving to the third one, and of course my personal favorite, well, one of my personal favorites is YouTube. and other video mediums, of course, like Twitch, stuff like that. Different social media platforms where you can make money or from off ads and such. But with YouTube, of course, you can take all these other things and incorporate them into your YouTube channel like I'm kind of doing now. And it doesn't take too much more supplies other than, a camera and some time to possibly edit videos and come up with ideas and such. But YouTube can be another great aspect and way to make money from your trading card games, whether it's, showing off strategies, deck profiles, your own kind of ways of making money. Like there is trading card game channels that are devoted to many of these different aspects that I've mentioned off, like kind of treating Yu-Gi-Oh as a stock market, where they'll just have videos talking about what cards may or may not go up in value and down in value, so you should sell them off or, buy them up. So as far as that goes, there's many aspects to what you can make YouTube kind of Yu-Gi-Oh money, or, live streaming platform, stuff like that. Whereas, of course, it could just be you playing the game, where there is, like, for Yu-Gi-Oh, there's Master Duel, for, there's MTG Arena, for, Magic the Gathering, stuff like that, where you can play that said trading card game online, as well as different kind of mediums of different trading card games for maybe different consoles in the past and stuff that people still like to watch for whatever, maybe speed runs or stuff like that. So, of course, these are just 3 of many ways to make money from trading card games, and I thought I'd make just a simple, comprehensive video to run over them. And of course, if there's anything you think I missed, either as just kind of a main category or, kind of subcategories of these 3 ways, of course, let me know in the comments, and make sure to check out my other videos, tons of other content. Otherwise, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Peace.